Ice water turn Atlantic, like cooling in a fan. Told them, hold it, don't you panic. Took an island, felt the magic. Drop the roof, more expansion.
We rolling?
We're rolling. Can they see it? You're a slow-moving animal with a shell.
Dude, snail.
No. Idiot.
Slug?
No. A slug's a snail without a shell.
Slow with a shell.
Yeah. A lizard. Small lizard. About this big.
A gecko? An iguana.
Yeah. A dark-skinned butch gay man.
Does he have to be dark skinned?
Yeah.
I mean, he could be big, but he's a bear.
Dark skin. He's a black bear. I told you.
TikTok.
What you do in bed?
Aardvark.
Perform. I don't even know what that means.
Is it an animal?
Yeah, I guess, if you want to call that an animal.
Oh my, fuck you.
Ooh, what crawls in your ear and makes you go deaf?
Oh my god, bats. Gnats. Was it gnats? Earwigs.
It was earwig. That was fucking incredible. How did you not get starfish, you fuck? Good God.
I think that's an inside joke. Alright, it's your turn.
Not anymore.
Your turn.
It's out. Ooh, okay.
Sorry, viewer.
Ow. Let's do work it. Fuck it, because I'm stupid. I need the easiest one.
Yeah, you dumb as fuck.
Stupid. How do I swipe up to play?
That's it.
I gotta kind of face this way.
Oh my god. I don't know if you do either kids or foots, but you're one of the doctors.
Pediatric?
Yeah.
Pediatrician?
Yeah, kids or foots. Feet. Sure.
Kids' feet?
Kids' feet, yeah. What you currently do now?
A 10 bartender.
Yo. Loser. How do I... You're gonna censor this name.
Oh. A MILF?
Alright. Yeah, just next.
A guidance counselor.
Next, sure, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, nailed it.
That's a W.
You dance?
A stripper.
You dance.
Fuck. Dancer.
Yeah.
God damn it. It's so boring.
What's... Pass. That one's not funny. You can't make fun of them. What you pretty much are about everything.
Calm. And collected. Overreactive. Funny. Hilarious.
You judge things.
A judgmental. Fucking a judge?
Critic.
A critic. Ah, cool. God damn it.
Okay, we're gonna bounce back to you.
Okay, this is taking up too much time. Look at this. It's taking up too much time.
All for
These people's time is valuable. Now they've just listened to... This is a podcast. They can't listen to anything we just did. That is,
for the record.
That's for the visuals.
All of you who are doing this for oral pleasure, AU.
Oral?
The AU, not the OR. The orals.
You don't listen to these for oral pleasure?
There's two different words there.
I know. I'm asking about the oral.
No.
No? Never had sex to a podcast?
Does that help?
I don't know. I've never done it. Before I forget, this is what I wanted to talk about first, because I said I had something funny.
Mm-hmm.
So, we were talking about Reddit recently, and how they're hilarious for their content. I'm going to move a bit closer to you. Sorry.
It's all good, man. That jacket is loud.
Yeah, you like that?
You're gonna get a wicked static shock.
You like?
Don't just.
That's what
do
static.
what you did.
By the way, did you hear what I just? That's what static shocks sound like to me.
Are you feeling okay?
No, I'm really warm actually.
What we talk about on Reddit?
Okay, so the good old faithful "Am I the Asshole" subreddit.
I love that.
Fantastic! It's incredible.
Bless.
So this happened to be on it. Basically, to summarize, this guy and his girlfriend have been dating. I think they're 20 now, and they have been dating since they're 16.
That's cute.
It's good.
Good
They're
for you.
high school sweethearts, super adorable. Planning to spend they're planning their future together. They're gonna get married. Until
Yeah, right. But okay.
not gonna happen, but okay. Good luck. Until here's the best part: their parents get married. Her dad and his mom start dating, and get married. And the whole premise of this whole argument is her mom, or it's not his mom, both of their parents actually, are like trying their hardest to like break them up. So basically he's now dating his stepsister. And his whole thing is like, is it wrong to be doing so if they've been doing so for 4 years?
Does it say how long the mom and dad been shacking up?
Recent. It was like recent.
First come, first serve, my guy.
So like
That's
because
the
they're
oldest
married
one.
now, like their relationship's in the shitter, or
No.
the teens' relationship
The
is.
teens were there first.
That's what I'm saying.
They were doing it first.
I think you just kind of have to sack up and like, if people are gonna ridicule, you just gotta let them do it. But like, I don't know, man. Like that's shitty. Because basically he's saying he doesn't want to break up with her at all. They were like childhood friends. Yeah, am I the asshole for not wanting to break up with my girlfriend / stepsister? Weird that he wrote that.
Yeah.
First of all, I know how it sounds, but it's really not like that. They've been childhood friends and high school sweethearts. We're both 20. We've been dating since we were 14. So 6 years of dating. That's a lot of dating to just cut off just because your parents decide to shack up.
I mean, I'm all for supporting this guy, but like, yo, let's be honest. Nah, like they're not gonna go anywhere.
I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt
That they will?
and I'm just gonna give them. I'm not gonna say they will, but I'm not gonna say they won't.
Okay.
The relationship's in God's hands now. But yeah, I don't know. I think that's kind of fucked up with the parents. To be like, because we beat. Literally, she said that. She's like, we beat you to it, so you guys are done. I was like, that's kind of fucked up, dude.
Yeah, they're the asshole for that.
That's 100% they're the asshole. Like the parents are the asshole.
Yeah.
And the shittiest part is since they're in college, they didn't have enough. Is something going on here?
Yeah, there's a car with green headlights driving by your house. It's fucking really cool looking.
Neat.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I was like, you were looking past me.
You caught that though. I was like, oh,
Yeah,
that
dude.
is cool.
Fucking asshole. Like, pay attention to me.
I'm the asshole. That's that.
Yeah. They live at home. Like, they all live in one household, which is hilarious.
Premise for a TV show.
Because do you sleep in separate rooms now? Dude, your little child there is... That jacket is not flattering when you sit down, I'll say that.
Sorry.
Did you guys like that? That was good for the ears. That was great. It was good for me.
Dad noise ASMR. Dad sitting on the couch. Yeah, no, the parents are the asshole.
Yeah, parents are the assholes there, in my opinion.
Thank you. Next, Ariana Grande.
Okay. What the hell was I going to talk about next? You had something funny that you were going to show me.
Oh,
Did I just build it up a lot?
Yeah, you
Bit
did.
too much?
Yeah,
By
you
saying
did.
it was funny?
Yeah.
All right. We'll segue into it later in the episode. More
subjective.
More natural.
I'm wondering, I was going to ask, do you have any of those, like, misconnections?
I haven't looked up any more. No, I should. I should have
Let's
done
do
that.
an off the cuff.
Oh.
Or in.
I can't. My Wi-Fi's off. Actually, wait. Hold on. It's actually fine. Yeah, weirdly enough, it's uninterrupted, and I haven't turned the Wi-Fi off. I think I should start doing
This is something's happening.
Okay, let's do this. Let's get into this. Can you keep them going while I look this shit up real quick? No?
Yeah, no, 100%. I can just dead air this shit.
Cool. Just kick everybody out of here. Just make them not want to listen. Do that.
No, I can monologue for a minute here about... I don't know, I think we can all relate to this when you go out for
Rant about
food
something.
at like a restaurant. Let's pick one genre and call it like Japanese food or just Oriental food in general. And like as a white person dining there, you can all agree with me. It's hard to order a drink with your food because they get up in there and you order your thing and you're like so polite and you're just like, can I just this and that? And they're fucking always rolling your eyes and they turn around so fast. You're like, can I get it? And you're just like, oh, it's too late. And I know you all relate to that. Everybody relates to the fact you can't. It's hard to order a drink at an Asian restaurant.
They're quick to jump to conclusions.
Yeah, they give you the tea, and you're like, oh, and then because you're white, they assume you want water.
Yeah.
Which is nice too.
Or tea. No, tea's kind of a given. That's a cultural thing.
Yeah, for sure.
But definitely the water. I'm slouching like crazy.
All right, so what do we got?
First of all, while I'm still looking up at one, what's like one food, if you were to like give up every food, what's one you couldn't live without? Like what food that you could live with the rest of your life? And I won't say one meal. I'll give you like a genre of food. American food, Chinese food, Japanese food, Indian food, Malaysian, Mongolian. Since we talked about that.
What was the question again? That I could only have?
Yeah, like for the rest of your life. Mexican food.
I think by half a step, it would be like South Asian food.
Like a fusion-y type?
South Asia, so anywhere.
Go ahead and elaborate.
From from India to Vietnam, that whole realm, I'm gonna classify as South Asian. They win. They beat out Italian by a hair.
Okay.
How about you?
Definitely Japanese food. I could eat Japanese food every day.
Bless.
Even like as picky, like you've said you were picky.
Mm.
No. You've never heard of picky until you lived in my shoes, man. Like,
I guess
it's a tough life.
That's
man.
cool that you're proud of that.
I'm not proud of it. I've just accepted it.
Yeah.
I've just accepted that. But it's like it's hindered like dates and like it's hindered my old relationship.
Like when you were a kid, no one ever called you such a good little eater.
No, not at all. No. I have the same diet that I did when I was 7, with a few exceptions. But it's like literally hindered like my old relationship. Like didn't go places because I like wouldn't like shit on the menu.
You got time to turn over.
I've definitely gone. I've like broadened my horizons for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just still tough. I'm still pretty picky. Okay, couldn't find any on Craigslist, so I googled some absurd ones. On the title of this one already, to the girl who took a gamble on a fart and lost. I'm so intrigued.
Honey.
Have you seen that? No? Okay. It's kind of long, so let me see.
Go in.
We met on Craigslist. This is really going to test my reading skills.
I'm going to try to whip some up.
We met on Craigslist, so I'm hoping this is this post finds you. I know that would be quite possible. It would be the most humiliating first date that you have ever been on, but I'm willing to look past that. Okay, this is boring. This is the boring part. I thought we had chemistry sitting at Applebee's, sharing that basket of Cajun tots while drinking the Amstel Light. Oh, God.
Dude.
I really felt like there was a connection there. I found you to be intelligent and witty and looked forward to further conversation with you. At some point in life, everyone has gambled on a fart and lost. This is going to get so good. It just happened to be on our first date in the passenger seat of my car. Please don't feel bad. The package I sent you with the Pepto the next day and the note that said first dates are always a crapshoot. Call me. Was meant to be funny, not offensive. Oh, I guess she shit herself. She shit herself on the first date in his car.
Oh.
And he decided to put the words crapshoot in that note, which is so good, dude.
This dude's like...
This guy's great.
Buddy.
This guy is so good. I want this guy's sense of humor, man. It's meant to be funny, not offensive. I've gambled on a fart on multiple occasions. The first time it was very memorable. It happened when I was 5 and sitting on my uncle's lap. I'm lactose intolerant, but I love cheese. I probably win 95% of the time, but I don't think anyone wins 100. That's why I'm calling it gambling. I'm the last person to judge you for crapping your pants. In fact, I'm impressed by your boldness. The timing, on the other hand, could have been a tad bit better. Like when you're not sitting on my heated leather seat.
Oh. Man.
Dude, I don't know about this one. What I'm trying to say is that if you want to go out again, I would be more than happy to take you someplace where we can get a meal that's high in fiber and less taxing on the digestive tract. I'll await your call, Tad. P.S. If you shat yourself on purpose to end the evening early, touche. That's probably it. She probably did that. She probably did that one. Judging by his name being Tad. Sorry, any Tads out there, but...
That's a sad name, man.
I shit myself early, too.
Oh, God.
I'd try and end that pretty fucking quick. Got anything over there?
I do, but I don't really want to out any of these sad, not sad, but just...
These are all just about people shitting themselves.
These are hopeless romantics here, man.
Drunk girl on my lawn.
Pet wolf. Enjoyed chatting about your wolf from Chilliwack. Would like to chat again. Have coffee. A. You didn't leave any information.
This one's funny. Sorry I bit your penis. Again, the location's a killer. The Cracker Barrel... Wow, fuck. Cracker Barrel bathroom. Who is getting sucked off in a Cracker Barrel?
I've never been to a Cracker Barrel.
I haven't either. Do they exist in... I don't think they exist in Canada.
No, I think we can get their products, but...
I imagine they're just a chain restaurant, just like anywhere else. But... who the fuck is getting sucked off in a Cracker Barrel? Dude. I'm sorry I bit your penis. I swear it was an accident. Like, you're so perfect. I mean, I really only assumed you were mad. I don't speak Portuguese. Whatever. They didn't even speak English. How did they get to that point?
Oh,
the dude didn't even speak English. Or it could be... could be guy
just
and
like...
guy.
Oh, yeah.
It's guy... It might be guy and guy. What's M for M?
Male for male.
Male for male?
Yeah.
I think so.
Well, I don't know.
Man.
That chemistry is a little different.
Yeah, I'm blissfully unaware. Anyone from the LGBT community, fill us in, please. I'm starting to do what you do and address the camera more. After it really opened my eyes sitting in that seat. As you guys can tell, I'm back in the hot seat. This is great. I'm back in my pilot seat. This is good.
That's why I'm all shut in today, because I really like being in there.
This seat? Sorry, man. Do you want to wear the headphones? We're going to get your own pair of headphones.
Yeah,
I guess. Get your own pair. This is why I'm going to see.
I want to.
Please donate to the Patreon, guys. We're trying to up the stuff. We're trying to up our recording quality so he can have his own stuff.
My headphones still have wires on them. Like, cue the Sarah McLachlan. In the arms of an angel.
I can't even insert the song because that's gonna get copyrighted. So that's
for
gonna
like
stay.
2 seconds, please. For me, who's going on this? This video has 40 views. Better take this fucking shit down.
UMG will fuck us.
All right.
I'll throw it in there. I'll put like a second and a half in there.
Forgive me. I left my Instagram on.
So sorry. What do you got going on, man? I guess I haven't addressed it. We didn't even do a proper intro. We were so busy fucking around playing phone games.
What's up? This is episode 9. We are taking this
It's not
shit.
episode 9.
But this is episode 11. We're taking this shit mad seriously.
Episode 30. Welcome to the first inaugural episode of JK It's Just a Podcast. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Imagine that, the first episode, and we open it with playing
Heads Up.
That'd be incredible. I think this podcast would have taken off so much quicker. Granted, we are floating above the ground right now. This is where 70 views gets us. This far off the ground. Like a little jump.
I dig it.
It's good.
I dig that little cushion of air.
Yeah, it's good. It's nice. It's safe.
I'm putting my foot down now.
The less is so close to my leg.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Anyways, new episode, new outfit, same day.
Don't share that.
It is. It's the same day. We recorded episode.
We recorded episode every Wednesday.
We do post every Wednesday.
That's what he means.
Yeah. Same day.
He's not saying that we sit here and do multiple episodes.
Same day that I just change outfits.
That would be weird.
It's not weird. It happens. I've seen it.
Yeah?
I've seen it. Yeah. A lot of people do it.
Okay.
I'm not going to call it a podcast because usually the podcasts suck ass.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's too bad.
No, I don't know. I know Logan Paul's podcast does it. They record 3 weeks in advance. Obviously, Cody and Noel do it when they go away.
That's tough,
like you
man.
are. It's been tough. This has been scheduling. This has been keeping me so busy.
Yeah.
And like trying to get this all fucking figured out. And then with the whole recording mishap for episode 7, holy fuck.
If you're interested, we'll put that on a cassette tape and we'll send it to you.
We're gonna put it on a hard copy disc and hand it out in front of the mini mart.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. We'll sign it just like a CD, just one episode.
Also, how big of an L is that? We were in Seattle one time. You were in Seattle.
Yeah.
You ever been in a big city where people are like, maybe there's a large music scene, and there's a guy who's making music, and he's handing out his mixtape, and he kind of like, it's like he's giving them to everybody, and then you walk by, and you're kind of like making eye contact, and he kind of misses you. And you're just like...
You don't want him to talk to you, but then you get offended when he doesn't.
Right?
Because you're like, what's wrong with me?
He's like, yo, check out my tape. I worked real hard on this.
Like, to him, he's like, not this guy. No.
Right?
You're like, come on, man. Unless he's like reverse mind fucking you. Because he wants you to be like, yo, man, can I have one?
He's going to charge you then. You'd be a sucker.
They always charge you.
I see you fell outside of the Seattle Cheesecake Factory.
Yo,
I hope you make
good
it
restaurant. I went there when I went.
Yeah.
The place is fucking huge.
And their Bible of a menu.
Yeah, I was not prepared to order when the waiter came. They don't give you enough time at all.
Oh, dude, the size.
I was on page 2.
The size of the soda you get. Holy. Okay. Shout out to this another restaurant sponsor we're hopefully going to get. It's called Gyukaku. They're a chain. Those 2-liter Cokes you gave me and my homeboy.
Oh, yeah.
Wild.
Comically large.
Straight up refreshing.
That was crazy.
Oh, man.
There was literally chop the top off of a 2-liter bottle, and that's what we got.
Yeah, dude.
That was nuts.
It was a treat.
It was so much liquid.
It was a treat. Thank you.
It was good. I don't think you drank that much soda in 1 week.
I'm not super healthy. So, like, yeah, working.
Look who you're talking.
When you work,
look who you're talking
when
to.
you work at the bar, though, you find you drink a lot of pop.
Yeah, a lot.
Pop
Like
never tasted so good.
Way too much.
Never tasted so good when it's right there. And
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Oh, another splash of Pepsi.
A pop out of a gun is really nice and refreshing.
Oh yeah.
It's good. It's really good.
Yo, like, share, and comment on this video if you think.
All the bartenders out there, they'll get it.
Yeah, straight up, you will.
Bartenders
But you
will
also
get it.
realize that like honestly, Coke is a better product, but their service is shit. Pepsi like coddles you, bartenders, right? Wink. Their product isn't great, but Pepsi loves you.
Oh, you're a Pepsi guy.
Okay.
You run Pepsi products.
We used to have Coke like a year ago, and Coke didn't love us. We were Coke's side hoe.
I get a lot of root beer requests, and that's a Pepsi product. Is it?
Well, you can get Barks.
Yeah, we don't want that.
We got Mug. Mug sucks.
Mug is not good.
Straight up though, root beer and orange pop same time.
Ugh.
Give it a chance.
I don't have any of those. What kind of cartoony shit, Legoland fucking pop gun do you run at a private club?
A one with orange pop.
Jesus
My
Christ,
God.
man.
You might have to censor this, but your reaction to the is probably what you did the first time someone said eating butt's cool. And now you're a fucking big old advocate. Root beer and orange pop.
Wow. You just aired I'm so offended.
Well,
you just aired my dirty laundry.
It's alright.
God damn it.
That's why we can edit.
That's okay. No, fuck it. I'm not gonna edit. We're an open book. I said this. Episode 7. We're an open book. Fuck it. It's out there. Maybe that'll help any of my
Is this
cases.
episode fucking 7?
This is episode 8. We just did episode 7.
Yeah.
Last week. Fuck. God damn it. We just recorded episode 7 a week ago.
The Force Awakens.
Stop. You say chapter. You always say chapters.
Mm-hmm.
And I say episodes. I think we gotta stick with one.
Which is it?
I don't know. Actually, you know what? We'll have our own thing.
Could it be both?
Yeah, it is both. You say chapter, I'll say episode. Just know.
What's up, guys? Chapisode 4.
Epiter. Just know I'm never putting chapter. I'm never writing it. I'm always going to put episode.
I had a really good thought here. Our views we average is pretty much our combined IQ. So, 80?
Yeah, I got it. Fuck.
We're like the dumbest guys in the world.
You're gonna eat your shorts when we go viral. Then what?
I kind of dread that day, to be honest.
Good, because it's never gonna happen. It won't happen. We'll peak at 150 views, probably.
Man, imagine reaching out to 300 ears, or like 297, because maybe some people are all Van Gogh and missing one ear, but like, imagine having that many people listen to you speak.
I can't tell if you're being sarcastic right now or like pretty genuine.
I don't know, but
I think it's cool even the fact that we have the amount of views we have now.
people are like, don't even bat an eye, like 5 digits, like in the tens of thousands. And they're like,
What we have
this
now
dude's-
is so minuscule. It doesn't even like break ground.
But at the same time, all
in
we're doing
terms
is
of in
talking
the
shit.
YouTube sphere. It is. We're just talking out of our ass. But like I was thinking about that the other day. I'm like, man, like there's people that actually sit and just listen to people talk.
Mm-hmm.
and the fact that we've like managed to congregate a set of people to like listen to what the fuck we talk about.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm like, my whole thing with like we've had no prior like social. I'm just gonna say it, like no prior like social media anything.
We don't have a platform.
We had
This
started
is
with
the
no
platform
platform,
we're
and to
building.
see like people starting podcasts, the majority of people have like had a platform to start with.
Oh yeah.
And they like already had fans, and the podcast seems to be just like another like income stream or whatever, or just like another style of content that they're adding to their collection of content or whatever. But like we've literally started like we're trying to build this from like the ground up, and it's cool to see like where it goes. And it's a slow process. Don't get me wrong, it's a super slow process. But I'm kind of used to it from when I did did music years ago. Like it really doesn't happen overnight. Like I think it's 1 in a billion for that shit to actually happen overnight. Like there's 1%. Of course, when I started doing music, the only people that had done it was like Justin Bieber, and there was like a handful of others. And then YouTube started to become just shitty. YouTube just started to suck. And then people started, like, everyone thought they could do it. So then it's just barrage of shitty content.
But it's not so bad. For every like 100 kind of crap people putting their
There's like
crap
a
on YouTube,
million good ones.
there's like one pretty awesome star. You're like, wow, I'm glad they discovered him.
Yeah.
You're inspiring people.
Yeah.
We are inspiring.
If anything, it's cool to know that like if someone watches this and thinks that like we're doing it from nothing, like from the dirt, then like they do it too. That's pretty cool. And even when we do this and we have people that we know, like reach out and is like, oh, that's cool, and I find it really funny, and like I was listening to it today.
If you do this, if you start doing this, God bless. You're doing so great. We also hate you if you start doing better than us. We automatically hate you.
Just know we'll never talk to you. We'll never have you on as a guest. You're never coming on our show. And we're never doing your show. Ever. Doesn't matter if you don't ask. We're not doing it. So don't ask. That was a super wholesome little moment there. That was cool. We got hella wholesome there.
That went so bad.
But have you ever considered like doing anything in, I guess, the entertainment field outside of like the content we made half a decade ago? I'll just pick my nose on.
That's all good, man. Dig them nuggets.
With my booger hook.
Them green nuggets.
I heard someone say the booger hook the other day, and that got me in the funny bone a little
That's
bit.
good. It's like the first time you hear a couple of words that never really go together.
The old booger hook.
Yeah.
Somebody was like watching this fucking fake bounty hunter handle a gun, and he's like, oh, mistake number 1. He's got his little booger hook on the old bang bang switch there. I'm like, oh, that's such a cop term. That is such just like a veteran cop term.
Oh,
to
man.
say.
That reminds me when I fucking went for the firefighter training, and they're like, you gotta put the wet stuff on the hot stuff. And I was like, water.
Aha.
What did you just ask me, though?
Such
I wanted to get back
firefighters.
to it.
No, like anything outside of what we did in terms of content 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Like we did.
Had I ever wanted to pursue that?
Like anything, and like obviously YouTube wasn't as big as it was now.
No. But I don't know. I liked music, but for some reason I always used to say this to like my friends, and I think my sister a lot. Is I used to tell people that I could act people like under the table. Like I used to think, I'd be like, oh man, I can act that role better than you. Never actually acted on that. Well, maybe.
Funnily enough,
Maybe I don't know.
So like acting would have been the move.
Yeah, because my sister is a big.
She's a theater nut.
She's a theater nut, and she's pretty good at that stuff.
Yeah.
And my dad always really encouraged me to go into theater in high school, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna be Zac Efron.
Right.
I'm gonna play the sports. And I didn't even play the sports.
Okay. Sorry, go on.
And it's really hard to keep the topic going. You just get up in the middle of my whole spiel. Are we rolling?
We are now.
Is this thing on now?
Yeah. Hello. Hello.
Bless.
Hello.
So,
yeah. No. So
I don't know. I thought it was
acting,
an act.
because like we did. Yeah. I don't know. I think everything media related. we've like borderline done together. Outside of like when I did music, I did that like pretty much by myself. But like, well, we tried a stint on YouTube and then
I mean, goofing around. We did one
getting
video.
drunk and goofing around.
That was funny for us.
It was funny.
I mean,
so looking back now, holy fucking.
It still
dude.
makes me laugh.
It does. Somebody actually watched it the other day and like messaged me like, "Yo, I just saw it," because I fucking threw up my mouth a little bit. Oh, what the fuck was I saying?
Yeah,
Somebody watched
Welch's
it.
have that effect.
Welch's belches, man.
You ate like half a bag.
Welch's. Yeah, somebody actually messaged me. I was like, "Oh, I watched it," and I was like, "Yeah, man." I mean, it still catches me and like still makes me laugh occasionally. But you look back and you're like, "Fuck, I can't believe we actually."
Do you want to
like,
plug that video so people can watch it?
No,
Sure?
I don't, because I don't want to link my old channel to.
Oh, okay. You want to bury
I want
that?
to. Yeah, I want to
Bury that in the backyard.
Yeah, I don't know. Start fresh with this, and I think it's just a better outcome. I don't know. That was young and dumb. It's still active. Like you could find it if you dug deep, but everything that's linked to this was like I unlinked it to everything.
Yo, just text me. I'll send you the link.
I was like, whatever you say, I'm just gonna bleep it out. I'm gonna put. You know what I'm gonna start doing? I'm gonna
Voiceovering me?
no, I'm gonna. No, I'm gonna get the crying Jordan face.
Oh my god.
I think that would be so funny.
Definitely.
Yeah, like everything we did media related was all together. We tried every weekend. We tried to get together and get Vine famous. And I think that was our issue, was we were trying to get Vine famous instead of just making funny vines.
Yeah. Yeah, straight up. I think the ideas we had were good. We just couldn't deliver them in a way that would get people's attention.
The subtle... Shout out to this book. But, like, it is true. Like, the subtle art of just not giving a fuck about what you do is so huge. Mm-hmm. But I think we did, like, give a shit about what we did. And you really have to have, like, no... That's why YouTubers do so well. Because YouTubers are so, like, they don't give a shit about their surroundings.
Yeah,
and will
man.
film anywhere and do anything on camera, whatever. They don't care. And, like, I've never been able to do that.
Don't you think
I have
that's
too much,
kinda
like, self-awareness to walk around with a camera.
You're selling yourself, though. You're selling yourself out if you don't fucking give a shit.
I think you're selling yourself short. Like,
And
you need
out.
to learn to just... You need to learn to a point not care, but not to a point where, like, you're disturbing other people. Like, that's the shit I hate. Like, that's the kind of content that I hate. Drives me nuts.
I thank you for this. You turned me on to Cody Ko, who in turn turned us both on to Noel Miller. And
He's a good comedian.
his content is because, like, he's not like those guys who just do anything for whatever.
A lot of his it's satire, but there's, like, a deep comedy value to it, which is super cool.
You know, there's something awesome.
It always seems like so meta, like I'm just not smart enough to understand it.
Well, the reason I really love what he does is because I don't often understand it, but it's just stuff that he likes, and he's doing it because he wants to.
Yeah,
And
which is super dope.
That's huge.
It's very cool.
So yeah, I don't want to ever turn into the guy who just does things for views.
No.
That's sad.
And that's like, I think this time around doing this, it's a lot more like I don't care how fast this grows or if it really grows at all. Like this is, I like doing this. And I said this, like doing all the editing and stuff, like I love doing that shit. Mm-hmm. Like I geek so hard off of like this type of shit. And like, I really do like creating content. It's cool. I don't know. I've always liked doing it, but I just never executed on it. It's kind of cool.
We love the feedback.
Yeah, thank you to the people that viewed episode 4 that just went up today and actually like gave us thoughts on it. That was really dope. That was cool. And to just like shit on it.
Yeah, straight up shit all over it.
Just take a
because at least it's getting attention.
Dump all over it. Yeah, I mean, whatever. Any publicity is good publicity. Just take a shit all over it.
Oh, yeah.
Anyone who wants to make a reaction video out of it, go right ahead, man. I don't know why anybody would want to react to this shit, though. But one more thing. We're at 35 minutes right now. One more thing before we go, because you told me to save this. We're going to come off the wholesome note right now, and we'll get back to the weird stuff.
Nice.
that we're known for.
This is what we want.
This is where grab onto your seats here.
Okay.
So basically, this fucking little kid from Missouri, not surprised, sued his parents $250,000, $250,000.
Okay, that money goes far in that state.
Yeah, the richest man in the state.
No,
if he wins
saying
that.
like he's got property.
I mean, granted, the name that they gave him... Okay, so the reason he's suing them is because they named him Gaylord, which is... hilarious. I might have to bleep that out because people might get offended if we make fun of
You
it.
can't. Yeah, but you can't like bleep out a name though. That's like a
That's
straight
the whole
up.
premise of the
That's
show.
a straight up name.
It is. Yeah, it is. So yeah, fuck it, Gaylord. I wonder if he won. I'm curious. Basically, he said he's starting. He launched a civil lawsuit against his parents because a civil lawsuit against his parents for naming him Gaylord as a child, a name which has allegedly fuck me up, dude. God damn it!
It has allegedly. Basically,
Take it.
What you're saying is the guy's got a nice jawline. His hair sucks though.
His hair sucks.
Okay, so like in the R. Kelly episode you're gonna see next time. I mean, back in time.
Yeah.
About the D.
Whoa.
Where I
It's
learned,
fucking us up. It's just really fucking
where
us
I
up.
learned that it's actually defamation, defaming.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They kind of did that to him without him really having.
They
a say in it.
defamed his character out of the womb.
Now, there's actually, I've read that, people who name their kid something just obscenely strange, they get in trouble, like, pretty early.
Mm-hmm.
You have a kid and be like, yo, this is my kid, and his name's
Ziathanth.
something just really stupid or, like, offensive. Like, this is my son, dump truck. And they're going to be like, well, before we...
Well, what about that mom who took a bunch of shit for naming her son Vagina?
See, you can't do that.
You can't do that. That is so fucked up. I would change it. I would change it myself. Like, even as a child, I would change it. Like, I would just be like, no, this is my name.
So
And then as soon as I could legally do it, as soon as I could legally launch a lawsuit at 6, I'd say, what? How old
you
do
just
think
you just solve this case. He doesn't need to. He just shouldn't have to sue his parents. He can just change
change
his
his
name.
fucking name? I don't get it. Like, what monetary damages did giving him that name cause? None, because he's probably 17 or 18. He's at the age where he could change it anyways. So what he's doing is no.
He's just making it stink. He's just being a kid.
He is being a kid.
It sucks.
Being a fucking Gaylord.
It sucks.
What he's being.
Remember, that was like the word. That was a hot word in grade 5.
Gaylord.
Gaylord. But on that note, I mean, that's why my parents named me what they named me. We're gonna keep it ambiguous. I'm not even sure if I've ever said my name on this.
Yeah, neither of us have ever introduced myself.
But because
Welcome back to another episode of Who's Who. It's really gonna fuck people up if we change seats all the time.
That'd be funny. They can't even tell the difference. Especially
Start wearing ski masks.
for the blind viewers who only listen to us.
Yeah.
They can't tell. No.
What about the deaf people that only watch us?
Read lips.
No, there's closed caption on YouTube.
Hey, read this.
I'm gay.
My parents named me what they named me because they figured there was no bad things you could like rhyme with it, and I guess they forgot about like 2 to 3 crucial ones. Edit this one out because like for everyone who doesn't know me, but like queefy was a pretty big one.
Wow, I'm not gonna edit that out.
I was like,
Your name rhymes with vagina fart.
sure.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going. If it stays in, whatever. But like, oh, when you're a frump in high school, it's just like, ooh.
Ooh. Yeah, I could have been rough.
It's, how do I, it was bad. It was not that bad.
You've got over it. You peaked.
Oh, yeah, I'm doing all right.
Actually,
I have an
I've told
adult
you
name.
this. You peaked last year. Your
Yeah,
beard was your peak.
The undercut was cool.
The undercut and the beard was the peak.
Hey, you know what, Gaylord? There's lots of people out there just like you. This guy who was at my bar,
Babyface.
he started a tab, and this lucky man was named Lancelot. His Visa card, boom, Lancelot Lou.
I've met this.
You met Lancelot?
I've had
Is he
his
a
card.
real estate guy?
I've had his card. I don't know.
Lancelot's hopping around the bars in town.
I'm gonna have to censor his last name so we don't fucking blow up his.
That's not his last name.
Okay, good.
I just liked it because it was an alliteration.
Good. Should we wrap it up? 40 minutes?
Fuck yeah. Any closing remarks?
Is this... Hold on. I'm trying to remember the way I scheduled these to come out. Is this coming out... This is coming out after you get back, I think. It is. This is coming out right after you get back.
Yeah.
So episode 7... That's gonna fuck people. That's gonna fuck me up. When episode 7 comes out, you're gonna be here in my ears, but you're not gonna be here in person.
Yeah.
You're gonna be gone. And you can come back with a tan and
Yeah, hopefully.
a shittier person.
Yeah, I do. Just the worst.
You're going to come back. You're going to do the thing again where you're going to spend 2 weeks in Oz and then come back being Australian. Recording episode 9 is going to be a hoot. You're just going to do it in Australia.
The jargon is going to be so just... Mm-hmm. I already know I say the word reckon more
my
than
brain hurt.
The normal Western person.
Reckon's a good one. I like reckon.
Reckon is a good
That's
word.
also like, I don't know. We played Red Dead and started saying reckon. Like, that doesn't take much.
I also kind of took a liking to the name Hosea. That guy was a homeboy.
He was cool.
He's on the list of names to name my kid.
Hosea?
Hosea.
Sure.
You meet my son, Hosea, you'd be like, oh, fuck yeah.
Cool.
Is his brother's name Arthur? How's that tuberculosis?
Oh.
Play that game, it's fun.
Yeah, go ahead and play that. Did I just move this shit? No, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, I think we're done here. Yeah. Anyways, chronologically, welcome back from Australia, my guy.
Thanks, bro.
It was good having you on the show again.
No worries.
No worries.
Feel free to fill this spot with anybody else.
Anybody. Please. Anybody. Find somebody. In fact, I'll put an ad out.
This is getting at hand.
Should we throw up an ad on Misconnections?
Looking for podcast co-host.
Yeah. I walk past you in the grocery store. You want to be on the pod? That's a good way to find guests. Just complete randos.
Oh.
That's how you get murdered.
You're going to get murdered.
That's how you get murdered on the podcast, live. That's crazy shit. That's a good place to end it right there.
We're getting into a dark corner.
That's a good place to end it. Thanks so much, guys, for tuning in to episode 8 of JK It's Just a Podcast. See you guys next Wednesday. Wednesdays. See you guys next Wednesday. Peace out.